Hi folks, this is my DIY homemade chicken brooder setup.
Hey guys, Tom Shue here, and I want to show you this brooder that I made. I have like no money in this thing. I bought one board, and I got some cardboard from a sawmill that I bought a while back, and yeah, it's round, right? So the good thing about a round brooder is they can't stack up in a corner and trample each other. Now I did buy the light. It was on sale at Orstland's for like $6 for the hood and $3 for the bulb. It's a 250 watt bulb. And I have like 10 bucks in the hardware cloth. Now, what this is made out of, it's one of those 250 yard cable spools. You know, like the, looks like a spool of thread, or, you know, the old spools for thread, or the big giant tables made out of those empty spools. Well, they have small ones. And basically I wrapped it with cardboard, and I put screws in it, and I lifted it up off the ground and put little 4 blocks on the bottom down here to get it up off the floor. Because the way this is held together, there's 5 long screws that hold the top and bottom together, so the thread pokes out of the bottom. I had to build it up off of the floor a little bit so it wouldn't scratch the floor. I can move it around because it's on little feet. You can put little rubber bumpers on the bottom. And then I put a piece of hardware cloth and bent it over the lip, but I used metal tape that I had. Let's show you this thing. Let's see here, this moves like that. All right, and this just lifts off. And I just bend it around, and I use that metal tape. Let's see here, let me move this out the way a little better. So it has a lid so the cats and stuff can't get in it. And let me reposition the camera and I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. Okay guys, this brooder is very simple to build. Again, it's made out of a spool, wrapped around with cardboard. I took drywall screws and put it in the plywood all the way around to hold everything nice and square. And I should say nice and round, but it holds it flush against the board. Then I use metal tape. It's very sticky. And one around the inside corner, and then around the lip I put a couple pieces. Also lined the edge of the hardware cloth for the lid with the metal tape so you don't poke your fingers. To cover the holes from the spool, I also put a piece of hardware cloth and metal tape across there. I don't think these bolt heads are going to be much problem for the chicks. The floor is made out of wood, so it's probably going to absorb water and kind of stuff, so it'll have to get cleaned with bleach or something like that, a rag at some point. But the pine shavings should absorb all the mess after the first week or so. So I'm going to line this with newspaper at the beginning. This little arm here, the reason why I have the arm is so I can adjust the height of the light. When they're first put in there, they need to be, you know, warmer than a few weeks from now. So you need to be able to move the light away. You can get the light nice and low to get over 100 degrees, and then with the light mounted up at the top, it's around 85 degrees. So you got a good adjustment in temperature by being able to move the light away. You could have done that with a string, but I just wanted it to be on this particular unit all in one. So that's it, guys. It's a pretty simple design, not much money. It will fit through the front door after it's assembled. It's like 36 inches. So find yourself a 35-inch spool or whatever it is, and wrap it in cardboard. Give yourself about 12 inches. This is 11.5 inches here. And put a piece of hardware cloth across it for a lid. I'll put that lid back on to show you how that works. When the light's not in the way, it makes it easier to slip on. But it just kind of just slips on there, and the cats aren't going to get in there now. And then there's the light. I can adjust it down a little further if I need to and get it right on the surface. So that's it, guys. I hope that this maybe gets somebody a little inspiration to build their own brooder instead of going out and spending money on something that you can build for yourself cheaply in an afternoon. And I appreciate you guys taking time to stop by. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment below. And if you haven't subscribed, please take a second and hit the subscribe button. It makes a big difference to our family. I appreciate it all, and until next time, guys, we'll see you soon.